Well, hey, good morning, all. This is Dana, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Dana, and I focus on reselling content mostly eBay, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, Mercari, that kind of stuff. And a lot of the times on Monday, I show you what sold over the weekend, and that's what I'm going to do today. So, this is a what sold Monday. I'm trying to put these what solds out on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then I focus on listing on Tuesday and Thursday, and then sourcing after all that fun stuff, and then on the weekends. And yeah, there's a lot of work that goes into this. So, anyways, without further ado, thank you for coming to the channel. If you're a repeat watcher and you're not a subscriber yet, please consider that. If you're a new watcher and you're not a subscriber yet, please consider that. And hit that bell notification if you do, so you know when I post new content, and help me know that you enjoy this stuff. And if you want to see something specific, leave it in the comments. Let me know what you're interested in seeing. Resell training, eBay training, Amazon training, whatever. I'm happy to help. That's the point of all my videos, is to help other people who may just be getting started see how that they can do this themselves. So anyways, let me show you what sold. Let's see, we'll start here with some easy ones. This Taz racing shirt. I picked this up at a veterans sale, and you can see it's pretty faded. It's closer to brown than it is to black anymore, but I paid $1 for it, and it ended up selling for $10 plus shipping. So not really a big win, but you know, $1 into 10 is not that bad. And I picked up a couple things when I was there, and I think I paid $5 for everything. So even just this silly one from 1 into 10 plus shipping is going to put me into the profit. And then the one right underneath it is this. Let's see if we can fold that out a little bit. Cardinals Braves Pro Player. It still has the tag on it from the 1996 League Championship. This thing is very like brand friggin' new, and this one is actually going overseas. It is going Greece, I think. It's going global shipping, so there's no risk for me on that. I paid $1 for the sweater, and this sold for $40 plus shipping. I had it listed for $60. Guy offered $30. I countered with $40, and we closed the deal. So anyways, this is the, see if I can show it off a little bit better like that. This is the rest of the stuff that sold. So I have 26 orders going out today. It's not the most dollars. There's a lot of cheap stuff going out. But, you know, sometimes you get really big weekends, and sometimes you get a lot of stuff, but not a lot of dollars. And today's kind of a mix of that. So it's okay dollars, but it's, you know, just a lot of stuff. So anyways, let's see. We'll start right here. This is one of the Mickey vinyl Funko figures I picked up. You should have seen that video already, but I picked this up for $2.50. I got 4 of them for $10, and this sold for $12.99 plus shipping. This blood pressure monitor, it's a Rely-On blood pressure monitor. This I picked up at a yard sale for $3, and this sold for $22.99. The wood chisels, blood pressure monitors sell really well for about $25. So if you can get these for like 3 or less, almost any blood pressure monitor is a safe pickup. The wood chisel set, this was actually included inside of a box of a bunch of, it was in a Dremel router kit that I purchased, and so it was just kind of like a free bonus. I didn't even know it was in there, so I'm putting a buy cost of $1 on it just because I have to put something to it, and that sold for $24.99 is what those sold for. Oop, I'm starting to check the blood pressure. Anyways, this pink Mophie case, it is for the iPhone 6. I picked this up at a yard sale. This was probably a month or so ago, if you watched that video. And I asked the lady, hey, how much for your phone cases? And there was 2 Mophies for the iPhone 6. and she said $3. And so I didn't even negotiate. Normally I try and haggle down a little bit more. I probably would have said 2 for $5, but $3 was fair. So I paid $3 for the Mophie case, and it sold for $29.99 plus shipping. And this is also going international. So that's my second international sale of the day. Let's see, this hat. I don't even know what you call this hat. It's like a cabbie hat or something. It's kind of like a trucker, but it's like folds down over the brim. If you guys know exactly what this is called, let me know, because I put like cabbie, snap cap, vintage, trucker, even though it's not really a trucker. I paid 50 cents for this at a estate sale. I got a whole bunch of hats for 50 cents, and this one sold for $21 and 24 cents. It was on a 15% off sale. I ran a 15% off Easter sale for just yesterday, and I sold a bunch of weird stuff for 15% off, and this was one of them, $21 and 24 cents. At the same sale, I picked up the Pro Player sweater. I got these New Balance shoes, and these are kind of a weird story. So they're pretty cool. Made in the USA tags on them. Look really solid. So anyways, I couldn't find amazing comps on these shoes. Some were like $40, $50, and some were like $120. And so I said, you know what, I'm going to try an auction. Here, I'll turn around and talk to you for a second. So I said, I'm going to try an auction. And I listed them, and eBay suggested I started at $31. And I said, what the hell, I'll start it at $31. I've been starting a lot of stuff at a penny, but a specific size shoe, that's a size 8 or 8.5 men's shoe, I didn't figure was safe to start at a penny. So I started it at the 31 because I only paid $2. If I haven't said it yet, $2 is what I paid for those. And I said, let's see what happens. So come to the last day of the auction, I have 21 watchers, no bids yet. And I'm like, oh man, there's going to be a frenzy at the end here. And end of the auction, with a minute to go, I get one bid, $31, and they sell. And I'm like, why would the other 20 whatever people watch that and not even throw out an offer, right? You'd think that they would at least bid the $31, and I could have got $40 or whatever for it. So it is what it is. I don't normally do auctions. This one was just kind of I didn't know, and I figured what better way to figure out what the real market price is. And, you know, I know I left out money on the table. If I would have priced those at $60 or $70, they probably would have sold at $60 or $70. It just wouldn't have taken the 7 days. So whatever, 2 into 31 plus shipping still is okay. So don't be too mad. All right. This is a silly one. This is a Gas Monkey Monster Jam truck. And I bought this and I sold it on Amazon, and they returned it, but the box was all chunked up, and so now it has the Amazon return label on it from then, and the box is a little messed up right here. And for those of you who sell on Amazon, you can't send this back into Amazon as new, and they don't accept used toys. So could I have risked it and sent it in and hoped the next person didn't complain? Yeah, I probably could have, but that really isn't safe, and I don't want to ruin my Amazon seller account, so I did not do that. So I paid $6.99 for this at the store, and it ended up selling on eBay for $8.99. So after fees and everything, I'll probably make a quarter or something stupid, but I just at least get my money back, and it goes away, and I'm fine enough with that. All right. This sold as part of my 15% off Easter sale yesterday too. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat for the Wii. This one sold for $12 and let me make sure I get that right. No, this one sold for $18.69. $18.69 is what this one sold for, and I picked this up for $1 in a bulk lot of a bunch of Wii games. So $1 into $18.69, not too shabby. Dirty Harry, Clint Eastwood. This, if you watched my video on Thursday or Friday, I forget which day it was, I talked about the fact that if you know something is worth money, go ahead and buy it, and then potentially throw some extra things in with it, and see if you can't make some money. And That's what happened over here. This big old, it's not big, but this stack of records. I've never sold a record before today, and I sold all those that I picked up because I knew I was going to make money on this. And I said, hey, I want to learn records. So I grabbed some that looked interesting because I knew I would make enough money on this that I didn't care if I had to throw those all away and they were worth nothing. And I ended up selling a bunch of them, some for good money, some for not good money, but it's a learning experience, and that was the whole point. And so anyways, I paid $20 or $25 for everything that I bought that day at that specific sale with the records included. And this I paid $5 for, and it sold for $29.99 plus priority shipping. And it's a 7-disc set for 5 hours of bonus content, all 5 Dirty Harry movies. Anyway, so I knew I was going to make all my money back and then some with just this one that I figured I'd grab a bunch of records and some books to try out, and it worked. So something you guys should consider. Anyways, PS3 Lego The Hobbit. I paid 50 cents for this in a bulk PS3 game lot, and this one sold for $14.99 plus shipping. The same thing, 50 cents buy cost into this PlayStation 3 game, Bayonetta. This one sold for $12.99 free shipping, so not a huge win on this one, but 50 cents in. It's going to cost me about $3.94 to ship out. So I'll still make $7-8 on this at the end of the day, if not just a little bit more. Final Fantasy Fables Chocobo's Dungeon. See if I can pick it up. This sold for $25, 25 even. I had it priced at $29.99, and I took an offer of $25. I only paid $1 for this. This was in the same lot that I got Donkey Kong out of for $1, and $25 from $1, not too shabby. Dracula, I got this at the sale where I sold all those punk CDs from, if you remember last Monday's video, and I just thought this book, it was hardcover, it's like a leather cover, but it just looked too cool. So again, I'm like, this stands out from all the other books that were there, and I knew it had to be worth something decent, and not amazing, but we sold a Dracula book for $24.99. Plus shipping on there. It's media, it's a book, so it'll go media mail, so it's going to cost like $3.45 because it's pretty heavy, so it'll be like $3.45. But anyways, 24. Did I say that right? Yeah, $24.99 for Dracula, and I paid $1 for Dracula, and I paid, I've already made $40 off of just the punk CDs that I sold, so this sale was a really good one for me, and I sold a couple of the other things already too, so anyways, $1 into $24.99. Let's see, I'll skip over these, I'll come back to these. I sold this Union Home Prayer book. This is a 1940-something book. I don't know if I'll be able to show all of it, but you can see on here kind of some of the stuff it was. And it is a Jewish book, and I bought a bunch of vintage and antique Jewish books at an estate sale the other week, and I paid $1 a piece for the books, and I already made 10 times my money back on a Harmony remote that I sold, and I'm trying really hard with one hand to get that open, and I didn't do any better. But anyways, this Union Prayer home book, it's vintage, it's 40s, and it's in pretty solid condition overall, and this sold for $19.99, and free shipping. Again, it's media, so it's going to go, this one will go out for $2.89, and it will go right into a padded envelope, and it'll be super easy. So something new that I'm trying, older media, and this was one of them. So I didn't exactly find the same comp for it, so I just took a good picture, put a description, and threw it up at what I thought was a reasonable, fair price, and it sold. Let's see. Donkey Kong Country, The Legend of the Crystal Coconut on VHS. This I picked up for $1 at an estate sale about a month ago. There's now a hole in my wall up there because that's where I've been having them set. But anyways, this sold for $9.69, and not a big win. But again, it's media, and it'll ship cheap, and it's probably somebody's not even going to watch it. They're just going to throw it up on the shelf and look at it and say, hey, that's pretty cool. And look at Donkey Kong right there. Diddy Kong, excited for his banana. And that is, what is that, 1997, 1996. Anyways, $9.69. All right, some of the records. Let's do, we're going to end on the records. Let me show you Amazon sales. So these two sold on Amazon. Lord of the Rings I picked up. This is a sealed book box set, and I picked this up for $1 at a Facebook Marketplace private pick. Went to the guy's house to buy one thing, and it turned into a private pick, and I bought a bunch of other stuff. And I have $1 into this, and it sold for $20 on Amazon. So pretty solid pickup there. Again, it's media mail, so it'll ship super cheap. And then, let's see, maybe that's the best picture of that one. The Hostopedia, the Encyclopedia of Hostas. This is basically just a big book that talks about these kind of plants, and it was signed by the author, right there, Mark R. Zillis, so signed by the author. And I paid $1 for this at an estate sale on Thursday, and Thursday or Friday, I forget, but I didn't list it till Saturday. I listed it on eBay and Amazon, and it looked like it was selling for around $100, so I said, that's where I'm going to price it. And it sold within 24 hours on Amazon for $100, so I paid $1, and I sold it for $100. Was that weird? I don't know why I did that. $100 from $1 within 24 hours, so very excited about those. All right, so these are the records. I knew nothing about records. I am still not that great at records, but I know a few things to look for. And I bought some record mailers the other day because I had bought some records from the private pick that I got for this guy. And so I said, now that I've got the record mailers that I had to pay money for, I might as well start learning records. And so I figured I was just going to buy a stack of them, and I've still got like 25 that haven't sold, but it's a learning experience, and we'll see. So Sweeney Todd is the first one on here. This one sold. Basically everything in this stack I paid $1 for. I'm just going to put $1 by cost on all the records. Most of them are like 50 to 75 cents, but some of them were $1, and I didn't remember exactly which ones, so we're just going to put $1 by cost on each one of them. And Sweeney Todd sold for 20. Hang on, I don't want to make sure I give you the wrong number. Sweeney Todd sold for $25.99. And again, a lot of this was the artwork. It came with a little book that was inside of it. So it had the book. The sleeve is in decent condition because it was in all this plastic right here. So that helped this one go a lot better. It's a 2-record set, and 2 record sets, I see, obviously sell better than single ones. But $25.99 from $1 is that one. I sold Johnny Paycheck, which was not a good pickup, but this was in the bulk buy that I got from the guy off Facebook, and the record itself and the cover and all that is in good condition. It's got a few little things like right there, so this one was not worth very much. It was $3.99, and even at $3.99 I had somebody message me and say, hey, can you tell me about the condition of the record? Can you grade the sleeve? Can you? And I'm like, oh my god, it's $3.99. And so I replied back and I said, the pictures can tell you more than I can. I am not a record guy. And so he just went ahead and bought it. And this one is also going overseas. I think I missed another one that I told you. I had 5 sales going overseas today. This one, and there's one more record. Different people, but anyways, so $3.99. Would I buy it for $1 to sell it for $3.99 again? No. But I listed it because I have the records, and like I said, I'm learning. And so even if it was $1.99, I would have listed it and just to get it out of here and get the experience of selling some of that stuff. $6 Million Man. is the next one on here, and this one sold for $12.99 plus shipping. All these records are media, so they go media mail. They're all going to ship for $2.89, and then it's 50 cents for the record mailer is what I had to pay for it. But these are the buyer pays shipping, so $1 is what I paid for it, and it sold for $12.99. And on this one, I didn't know anything about. I just looked at the cover. I was like, oh, $6 million man. This is here 4 exciting stories, and I figured somebody would want to have it, even if not for the record, just for the art. And I've seen that on a lot of things. Some people, they just they may just want to frame this and put it on their wall. So anyways, $12.99. Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life. This is a 2 record set plus a 24-page lyric booklet, and Stevie Wonder sold for $19.99, and let's see, I don't know if I can open it up without messing everything up there. So anyway, Stevie Wonder sold for $19.99 plus shipping, and again, my buy cost is $1. I just recognized the name Stevie Wonder. I thought the artwork was really cool, and it sold immediately. This sold within 2 minutes of listing, so I'm sure I priced that one too low, but it is what it is. This is Golden Records. This one is going overseas as well. The buyer paid $5.99 plus shipping on it, and this one is rough. Let's see if you can see it right here. If that'll, look at that. It's horrible sleeve condition. Record's in okay condition, but the sleeve is just trashed. It's in a clear thing, or it would probably be a way worse than it is. But I paid $1 for it, or probably less. I think I got this one at the sale where it's probably like 75 cents. But anyways, less than $1 and $5.99 going overseas, and I'm fine with that. The Beatles, right? Who wouldn't buy a Beatles record? And this one is, nope, this one is not going overseas. I think I showed all the ones that were, but anyways, it's 1962 to 1966. This one, there we go. See them a little bit better. That's that side, and that's that side. And this one is another 2 record set, so there's one in each side, and both looked in good condition. The sleeve's in really good condition, other than some minor condition stuff like this. But again, if you think about it, would that look good on a wall? Would that look good on a wall? Absolutely. And so I got $28.99 for the Beatles, and this one sold within about an hour of when I listed it for that $28.99. So that's what I sold today. Here, let me get try and get a better lighting background, because I have a lot of videos where you just can't see my face towards the end of it. But anyway, so that is all 26 orders going out today. My average sale price is really down because a lot of those records, but again, it's a learning experience. I challenge all of you guys. Sometimes when you want to learn something, just buy some stuff, and then that gives you the chance to research it, if you made a good deal or a bad deal. I wouldn't have paid $100 for all those records, but I paid $15. So $15, and I sold 4 records for more than $15. So I'm in the profit. If none of the other ones sell, I donate them, I throw them away. I melt them in a microwave over a bowl, and I have some art projects. Silly people do that. So if you have crappy records you can't sell, lot them up together and sell them for art, and people will pay it. So anyways, we were at 23 minutes to show off 26 items. I rambled a little bit. I told a couple stories. Hopefully you enjoyed your time with me this morning. But I got to get this all packed and shipped, and I have a whole pile of stuff on the floor that I bought on Saturday that I still haven't listed yet. And got to get it listed so I can make that money. But anyways, total sales for the weekend, $601.46. 601.46, and that's probably about half what I wanted to do for the weekend, but I didn't list enough over the week. I did more sourcing than listing, and I had sold a lot of my big dollar stuff the previous week, and kind of shot myself in the foot for not listing some more high dollar DVD combos and that kind of thing that would push those numbers up. So that's my own fault, but 601.46. My buy cost on everything that I sold today was $40.49. So $40.49 spent to get 601.46 is really not bad. I'm excited about that. So my net after just deducting the two, $560.97. There is a few free shippings in there, so I'm not going to make 560 bucks, but I'll probably make about 500 bucks. Well, it's gonna be like 480 after some of the fees and everything. So anyways, 480 bucks for the weekend, when I sourced for about 4 hours on Saturday and then just hung out at home on Sunday. That's pretty good. So that's over $100 an hour, 120 bucks an hour, really, for what I actually worked on the weekend. So who makes that at their day job? Probably not very many. Anyways, thanks for joining. Have a great day. Join me again. Like, share, subscribe. Check check the links in the description, and have a great day. Peace.